explain to life hacks. Number one, self-care. Self-care is very vital to us as individuals, because when we talk about self-care, we're talking about ourselves, no one else, ourselves. Coping skills. We need to realize what can calm us down when we feel overwhelmed, when we feel like we can't go any farther, we want to give up. What coping skills can we put in place to prevent us from having those thoughts? Clear communication. If you can have a good understanding with others and even yourself, just having a clear conversation of what's expected, where we're going, what are we doing, that can also help as a life hack. Last but not least, work-life balance is the biggest life hack of them all, because we all work, well, majority of us, we work. And that's why you're here, because you want to work, you want to boss up. So we work. And then we also have our personal lives, whether we have children or if we don't have children, we have other things going on. Maybe we're going back to school. Maybe we have 2 jobs, who knows? But work-life balance, it all has a correlation, and we need to make sure we have a balance with that work life. So let's take a step back to self-care. Let's dive a little bit deeper. Getting enough of sleep. Simple, simple, simple. Just getting enough sleep is self-care. Because some of us think, oh, getting our nails did, going shopping, just buying things for ourselves is self-care. Sorry to tell you, but no, that is not self-care. The proper self-care is getting enough sleep, taking care of yourself mentally and physically, not just getting your nails did or getting a massage, not those things, but exercising, communicating, that healthy communicating, eating well, a good balanced meal, not eating snacks throughout the day. We're not eating, overeating, eating till we get completely full. No, we're having a nice balanced meal. We're having our greens, we're having, because green food is healthy for you. And even if you just want to drink a lot of water is considered self-care. If you want to add a bit of lemons and limes and mints, whatever you want in there, that's considered self-care. Journaling, just writing things down, is self-care. It's something that helps you. And once again, ladies, it's not shopping, it's not getting our nails did. And if we have any men listening to this, it's not hanging out with the homeboys, it's not taking time off from work. Now, if you need to take time off from work for your mental health, that's self-care. We call that a mental health day. Hint, hint. Coping skills. Some of us, we all know coping skills is deep breathing. We all know when we want to inhale and exhale. That's just simple, deep breathing. There's more techniques to deep breathing, but we'll talk more about that on February 7th. Well, then coping skill. When I mentioned journaling earlier, journaling can be a coping skill. Some of us like to write, some of us like to read, whatever it is that helps calm you down and helps you relax is considered a coping skill. People may be your coping skill. You have to let it all out. That's fine. And then we have some people who like to draw. We have some people who like to color. Whatever art that you like. We have some people who like music. You like to listen to music. Some of us clean. Like, have you ever noticed when you're angry or you got a lot on your mind, you just start cleaning the house? That's your coping skill. That's your coping mechanism. So like I said, we all have these things. We all apply these things every day, but we don't identify what we're actually doing, and we don't know what it's called. But the proper name of these things are coping skills. And like I said, I'll talk more about these topics if you want to get more information of how to use them properly. We're talking more about this on February 7th, or you can one-on-one session. We also have that offered as well. Next, clear communication. We all speak to others, we all talk, but is it clear? Do we have a clear understanding when we're talking to others? Do we communicate properly and make sure that the other person clearly understands us? Or to us, we agree, but we don't really understand. We don't have a clear understanding of what was told to us. How can you fix that? By using simple, if you don't understand, if it's not clear, it's okay to ask questions. You want to ask questions to get a better understanding, and that will make the communication clear. And so to wrap it all up, you definitely want to have, in a communication area, you want to have clear, concise, and complete sentences. So your sentence should be clear. It should be simple, and it should be a complete sentence. A lot of us like to cut things off or make it short because we think the other person will know what we're talking about. No. Make sure it's complete, clear, and simple. And that's how you have a clear communication. Last but not least, work-life balance. Remember earlier we said sleep. You want to get enough sleep. Because if you're working 6 to 8 hours, you may be a little tired, but you still have some responsibilities at home. Whether you have children, you need to pick up from school, you have to help them with homework, you have to feed them, or it's just you. You still have to feed yourself, you still have to clean the home, you still have life after work. Remember, listen to what I say, you have life after work. Leave work at work. A lot of us take work home. Leave work at work. Have that balance. And then you get enough sleep. Make sure you're going to sleep on time. Some of us say, oh, 4 hours is good. Some of us need 8 hours. How many hours do you need for sleep? All right. So we can try to identify how many hours you need, what's a good balance for you later on February 7th. And then self-care. Remember, we talked about that earlier. What does self-care look like for you? Because self-care looks different for everyone. What works for me will not work for you. What work for you will not work for me. Self-care is different for everyone. So try to identify what is your self-care, not what makes mom, not what makes uncle, not what makes kids feel good, or your husband or your wife. What makes you feel good? And then creating those obligations and boundaries, because you want to learn how to say no. Oh, can I borrow $1,000? No. Can I borrow your car? No. Can you help me do this? No, I need my sleep. No, I need self-care. No, I'm setting boundaries. Learn how to say no. Create those obligations, those deadlines. I need to go to sleep by 8. I need to have dinner done by 6. I need to make sure I exercise today. Set deadlines. That'll help you keep things balanced. And then you'll create a routine. All right, I'm giving y'all too much. So like I said, February 7th, 2023, please tune in with us because we have more gems to share. Today was just a little glimpse, but on February 7th, we have plenty of more gems to share with you all. And I want to turn this back over to our business coach.
So yes, I do agree with that. On February 7th, we will be dropping more gems. You do not want to miss that. Make sure you are in that masterclass. It's going to be epic and you don't want to miss it. Just give me one moment to share my screen. So on February 7th, right here, Conquer 2023, Boston on the Rice Master Class. We have limited spots, so you want to make sure you save your seat now. SheCoachesMe.com, Boston's on the Rise. That is our website. We can go ahead and purchase your tickets. It is going to be a 3-hour course, 3-hour math class, of course, and we are going to have you do things in those 3 hours. It's not just going to be us presenting to you in gems. It's also going to be us having you actually do things that you need to do to get things done. So keep in mind that you will be doing work inside this master class, okay? Your investment options. We have an early bird price of $97. So this for $97, you can get your ticket. You have to get it by January 27th in order to have that price. General admission is $177. That will be the general admission. And then we also offer VIP entry if you want the top level. That's $277. You can get that also. Let's go over what all these include. So for the early bird price, which ends January 7th for $97, you get a 30-minute consultation after the masterclass. You get a free self-care journal, a private Facebook group, a 3-hour masterclass. This is all included for the early bird price, so keep that in mind. If you don't make it by January 27th, you can go ahead and purchase the general ticket, which is $177. That would be the private Facebook group, the 3-hour masterclass, and business and life skills templates that we will provide for you for general admission. Now for the VIP entry, it's $277. You will get an exclusive 60-minute one-on-one coaching call with myself and life coach Brina, and also self-care package full of amazing goodies. You also get exclusive access to a self-care journal, exclusive access to Scale to 10K with Facebook groups. That's a whole course you get, a free strategy roadmap, and a 3-hour masterclass. You got all that included for the VIP entry for $277. That is a good deal. You get a lot of free things if you go ahead and you purchase the VIP entry ticket. So these are your 3 options. And then for today and today only right now, you can go ahead and purchase the early bird price for $90 instead of $97. So if you want to do that, please let us know, contact either one of us, and we will go ahead. So you can get the ticket for $90 instead of $97 for the early bird price. And once again, there are limited seats available because we'll be helping everybody who is in the masterclass, and we'll make sure everybody gets the attention they need. So we don't want it to be overcrowded. So it will be limited spots available. So go ahead and make sure you get your ticket. Is there anything else you wanted to touch on, like Coach Brina?
Only to know that we're going to have you all there. We want you there. We want to help you. We're here to help give you all the information, all the knowledge that you need to succeed. And as she stated earlier, we're not only talking to you, but you're going to be engaged. You're going to be taking notes. You're going to be making those next steps. So when you leave this course, you're not leaving the same. You will not leave the same. You shall leave different. As long as you're taking the notes, you're actually intervening, you're engaging in what we're saying in the conversations, because this will be life-changing. Trust me. You have 2 coaches together in one setting.
And when have you ever had a business coach and a life coach? That's a 2-for-1. You're getting 2-for-1. Your
Right.
business, your life. That's a no-brainer right there. We are providing you knowledge, value. So you need to be in that masterclass on February 7th. Make sure you're there. Don't miss out. For this, I will have a replay for this mini masterclass for anyone who wasn't able to make it. And if you want the replay, just go ahead and come back to me. I will send it to you. And also, it's going to be in the group. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the group as a replay in the group. You'll be able to watch it there. I think we are wrapping it up now. Like you said, make sure you are in this masterclass.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody, enjoy the rest of your day. Hope to see you soon.
The recording has stopped.
That was a wrap, y'all. Y'all be behind the scenes all the time. But I want y'all just to see, like, this is genuine. This is what I do. This is me. But at the end of the day, I'm still professional, still have the knowledge, still sharing the knowledge. And yeah, so tune in, y'all. If you have not done so, make sure you subscribe down there to the bottom. Make sure you subscribe to this page, and also DM me, like, ask some questions. Let's work together. Or you can tell a friend. You can always tell a friend if you don't need the help. Everyone doesn't need a life coach. That's cool. Everybody doesn't want a life coach. That's cool. But there are some out there who want and need a life coach. So have them tune into me. Like I said, also subscribe to the bottom. And if there's a topic that you would like for me to talk about, any questions that you have, drop them below as well. Go ahead, drop them below, because I'm going to continue to make these videos, but I also want to serve you all in the end. So if you have questions, you have topics that you would like for me to talk about, drop them below, and also subscribe. And also, don't forget, tell a friend. What did I say? Subscribe to the bottom. Drop a question, drop a topic, tell a friend. That's all I ask. That's it.